If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofina1, bringing you guys another YouTube video. And yes, I'm going to be talking about the mask mandate that now, had started. Now it seems like it's been dropped. I mean, I know we kind of keep going around in this circle over and over and over again. So we'll see what actually happens. But, we all know we've been in this pandemic for quite some time, and the rules are constantly changing. I'm just over the we wear masks when the cases are down, but because we were trending in the right direction, it's okay to take them off, then they rise back up again. And obviously, I'm a believer of the mask, but this is just getting crazy. I'm tired of the CDC changing what we should and should not do. Then if you're someone that continues to keep wearing it after they say you can stop wearing the mask, like for example, you're going out to the grocery store, you're just going out, I feel like people look at you crazy. Like they're like, oh, why do you want to wear your mask? Why do you want to keep wearing it? You don't have to wear it. Well, some people feel comfortable, and they've said that, when they make these announcements that it's okay if you want to continue wearing it. Like in some cases, like Dr. Fauci and a lot of these other scientists, they say that it's good in a sense to keep it going, because if you keep the mask on, you're still helping reduce the spread, but it is an option. I also feel like we're just going in and out or going through this cycle over and over. I understand this is definitely hurting businesses and has been hurting them, because with having less people that can be in a restaurant, that hurts the economy. If you have less people that can be inside of a restaurant, that hurts the money in a sense that's coming in. And due to the restrictions, a lot of places began to restrict their time span in which they're open, because from a cost perspective, if they're staying open too long and they're not receiving the amount of people or the volume that needs to be coming in order for them to be able to, in a sense, make a profit, and they're paying their employees an hourly wage, well, it's pretty much seen as a loss. And that's why you saw a lot of places like restaurants and malls, a lot of places started to shrink the time frame in which they were open, because they couldn't have a lot of people inside of their facilities. So if it's a limited amount of people that can come in, only so much at a time, that means you're limiting in a sense the amount of money that's flowing, but then you're still having to have X amount of staff, so you're still paying people X amount of dollars. And a lot of places during COVID had started giving people more money to be able to work for them, because a lot of people, they were at home, they were getting unemployment, and unemployment was better than people going into work. So I definitely understand from a business perspective, a lot of them also just were not able to prosper during the pandemic. It got to a point that it was so bad that many businesses went under, even with the PPP loan. How do you maybe wonder, okay, what is that? Well, that was pretty much a loan for people that had businesses. Maybe they were starting it up, or it was going and they were struggling, and they needed X amount of dollars, up to like $20,000 or so or more, depending on the size of the business that that they needed in order to stay open. Like they had to show that it was going to payroll or going to supplies or going to something. So for me, it's just like, I'm just tired of this whole mask thing. Like I understand, that it affects not having it on. It affects businesses and the capacity and the spread of it. But it also just kind of makes you wonder at the same time, like for people that were vaccinated, in a sense, like what was the point? Like I'm someone that did get vaccinated. So it's like, it almost kind of makes you feel like, what was the point to just go back on what you were doing, what you said you were supposed to do or gonna do, because of it was hurting the economy. Because the whole point was that we were supposed to get vaccinated until we got to like 75% of the world. We were supposed to have this herd immunity, and that didn't happen. So it almost seems like this is all just a big waste, and everything is like going back to normal. We're out of this pandemic. We're out of, now everyone's focused on the war. But that's like what the media does. They want you to focus on what they want you to focus on. So it's interesting. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fin Army.